This is why you aren't keeping your goals. You're definitely not alone, and it might be because of one sneaky habit that we all overlook. Setting goals is something we're all familiar with. We do it at the start of a new year, when we want to make a change, or when we're feeling motivated. But the question remains, why is it that we can't seem to keep our goals? We start out strong, determined, and focused, but before we know it, we're back to our old habits. And our goals are nothing more than a distant memory. It's frustrating, and it's a pattern that many of us can relate to. Let's face it, staying committed to our goals is hard. There are so many reasons why we give up, and they're often much more complex than we care to admit. One major reason is lack of motivation. We start out feeling inspired, but as time goes on, that motivation wears off, and we're left with nothing but a faint memory of our initial enthusiasm. Another major barrier is our own mindset. We often set ourselves up for failure by setting unrealistic goals or by not having a clear plan of action. We might also be held back by fear of failure or fear of success, which can be just as paralyzing. Then there's the challenge of creating new habits and breaking old ones, which can be incredibly difficult, especially when we're trying to make significant changes. On top of these internal struggles, there are also external factors that can get in the way. Our environment, the people we surround ourselves with, and even our own physiology can all play a role in whether or not we're able to stick to our goals. For example, if we're trying to lose weight, but our social circle is always eating junk food, it's going to be a lot harder for us to resist temptation. Similarly, if we're not getting enough sleep or exercise, our energy levels and mood can suffer, making it even harder to stay on track. Getting to the root of why we can't keep our goals requires a deeper look into the psychology of goal setting. When we set a goal, we're not just setting a target, we're also setting ourselves up for a journey of self-discovery and growth. We're forcing ourselves to confront our own limitations, our own weaknesses, and our own fears. And that can be incredibly uncomfortable. But the good news is that with the right mindset and the right strategies, we can overcome these challenges and stay committed to our goals. So, what are some of the most effective strategies for staying on track? Firstly, it's essential to set goals that are aligned with our values and our purpose. When we're working towards something that truly matters to us, we're more likely to stay motivated and inspired. Secondly, we need to break down our goals into smaller, actionable steps. This helps to make the task less overwhelming and more manageable. Thirdly, we need to find a way to hold ourselves accountable, whether that's through tracking our progress, finding an accountability partner, or rewarding ourselves for milestones achieved. And lastly, we need to be kind to ourselves when we slip up, because let's face it, we will slip up. The key is to learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward. Staying committed to our goals is tough, but it's not impossible. By understanding the reasons why we give up, and by implementing the right strategies, we can overcome our own limitations and achieve our goals. Remember, goal setting is not just about achieving a specific outcome, it's about the person we become in the process. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos on personal growth and motivation.